When the Las Vegas Raiders selected guard, that's right, starting guard Dylan Parham in the third round of the 2022 NFL Draft, there was a couple things that you saw from it, and especially whether it was the Senior Bowl or whatever, but you were excited about what this guy was going to do for the Raiders offensive line. I immediately said he should start immediately at guard for the Raiders, because it's nothing against John Simpson. I just want to see somebody else out there. I think he's a very good backup player for the Raiders at this point, but Dylan Parham is where it's at, and I think he really showed that, kind of in the pre-draft process here, the relative athletic score, kind of the measurables here that you saw. So his height wasn't great. He was, obviously he's not going to be in there 6'7". And usually, if you're a taller guard, that's usually not good, because that means you're a little bit taller. A low man wins. We all know the rules there on the inside and interior of the offensive line. Weight 311, which it's about average. That's pretty good. So he's got some girth to him. He's got some athleticism as well. You saw what he did in the broad jump, as well as the vertical. So, but it was really the 40-yard dash, the split times and everything that showed me that he was going to be a good guy in terms of, he's got good arms, good hand size. He's athletic. He can make a lot of different plays for you. So, I really was excited about what he was going to bring for you, especially just from an athletic standpoint, because again, you can have all the tools in the world, but how do you use it? How you can use and have all the athletic tools in the world, but how do you use them? And he uses them great on tape. We've outlined examples of that in past videos, but now this particular week we are outlining why he needs to start right now for the Raiders. And I think it comes down to the biggest question: how is he going to play in his first bit of NFL action? Well, I know we showed this a little bit earlier, but Raiders report, according to Mitchell Renz here, pass blocking grades according to PFF for the entire Raiders offensive line. Yes, Dylan Parham there at 73.1, but Lester Cotton Sr. there at 84.4, Andre James at a 79.7, Jermaine Illuminar 66.2, but the guy I want to bring the attention to is John Simpson here, starting at left guard, who had a 50.3 pass blocking grade. And again, I know it's only one game in, but if we're already showing that Dylan Parham is the man at pass blocking, yes, and it wasn't even just pass blocking that he dominated in. We went ahead and got all the stats according to PFF in terms of total PFF grades, and man, Dylan Parham is just the man. 35 total snaps against the Chargers. No sacks, no penalties, a clean sheet, an 82.3 PFF grade. And then you go to John Simpson, who did have a little bit better run blocking grade, 58 total snaps, no sacks, did have a penalty though, and a 56.7 PFF grade. So when you look at the totality of these two guys that coming in and competing, John Simpson and Dylan Parham, I think it's a no-brainer. I think at this point, if you want your offensive line, if you want this offense to click on full cylinders, you have to start Dylan Parham at that guard spot opposite of Lester Cotton Sr. and all those guys. We saw him, really start to play well. Now, I believe he did come in for Lester Cotton Sr., but Lester Cotton Sr. played very well down the line, did have that overall of a 67.6 PFF grade. So, I don't think the answer is taking him out, but, if he's going to be, I believe it was an injury, if I remember correctly, to Lester Cotton Sr., but if not, I don't care. Get the starting five offensive line should be Colt Miller at left tackle, Dylan Parham at guard, Andre James at center, Lester Cotton Sr. at guard, and then finally, honestly, I know Jermaine Illuminar was pretty respectable, had an overall PFF grade of 70.6. Did allow a sack, had no penalties though. But there, Munford, let's give the man a break. It was his first NFL action. I think he's going to continually get better. But at the end of the day, I think that the Raiders, if they want to continue improving their offensive line, it starts with starting Dylan Parham at guard and giving him all of the opportunities moving forward. But let us know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Leave a like and a comment. It helps people find the show. We greatly appreciate all the support you guys have given us. We love every single one of you. Thank you guys so much. In the description down below, you'll find all of our social media platforms. Give us a like and a follow there. Also, remember to give us a listen and sub on iTunes. And finally, if you have anything else you'd like us to cover, send us an email at thesportsbp@yahoo.com or put it in the comment section down below, and we would love to cover it. But let us know what you guys think about Dylan Parham needing to start at guard for the Las Vegas Raiders.